what he has promised to Abraham. We see that in Genesis, in chapter 12, where God appears to Abraham, not Abraham, Abraham. God appeared to Abraham and calls him for faith journey, and he starts his journey 75, and God promises him that he will give him a child. And now today's first reading from Genesis chapter 21, the opening verses, like verse 50, it says like Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. So only 100 years. So 25 years of faith journey. So he became father. So now we heard this story. We know many things. Maybe many sermons also we heard about this. So today I want to ask one question. What is Abraham? And why now Abraham? What is the difference? What is the difference between Abraham and Abraham? Like why this name is changed? And what is exactly the meaning behind this word? Any guesses? Anybody? If you remember something, maybe we might have heard many times. Because especially in the Genesis, even for that matter, throughout the Bible, New Testament also, every word, name, especially the name has some meaning and some purpose. And especially in Genesis, we see like this was born and this name was given because of so and so, because of so and so, or like that. But Abraham got the name Abraham before, and God changes his name to Abraham. So what is the meaning of this word Abraham or Abram? Any guess? Very close. Abraham means great father, noble father. Abraham means father of nations, father of multitudes. But the struggle of this Abraham, 100 years, it took for him to call himself as father. Or else for 99 years he is called just father, but he is not father. Okay, 86 he had one more child, Ishmael, but it is not counted because of the covenant and many other reasons. Yeah, so it took for him 100 years to be really a father. Not just the namesake, but he became really a father. And of course he is because father of faith, because he believed in the promise of God that he will become father, really a father. Then of course today in the Genesis we see he was 100 years old and when his son Isaac was born. Likewise, we have for every name in the Genesis, we have names. For example, Sarah, Sarai. She was Sarai. Then God says, no, she will not be Sarai, but she'll become Sarah. The meaning of Sarai means princess. So princess means a small kingdom or a tribe or a clan. But God says, I will make her Sarah, becomes like a matriarch or mother or like empress, something like she is a queen for a big territory, not just a small. So you are not a small, but it is thing. And today we see that Sarah, Abraham had great. Sarah had born Abraham laughing. Just maybe in the Bible everyday liturgy, we may not read all the passages, but we know at least that how this happens. Few chapters before, God appears in 3 persons and promises Abraham, within 1 year when I come, Sarah will give a birth to a child. Then Sarah laughs. She laughs because I don't think it is anything questioning about the power of God or anything, But she lost hope. 90 years already. So it is written that when these three people comes, Abraham was 99 years old and Sarah was 90 years old. There is a difference of 9 years. So Sarah laughs at this age of 90. Can I give a child? But still that thought at that age, oh, I can give a birth. Oh, what a joke it is. It's not a joke, but she laughed. Said that was joy. And we have to ask the question, when she laughed before, which means for some years, maybe she is not laughing because of that great bitterness, great sadness. So she can, but even that small word becomes laugh, and that's why she gives name Isaac, which means laughing. So Isaac name means he laughed, or laughing something. Then Hagar, if we discuss, like, because we are ending the Genesis slowly this episode, maybe by Friday we will enter into the next episode in the Bible. Hagar means a slave woman, a bonded woman, and Ishmael means God hears. Today we see Hagar was sent out in the wilderness, and how God protects the boy and the mother. And God is not unjust. What God has, as He promised, He said He will make even Ishmael a great nation. So the reading ends that he became expert, but the chapter ends like he became the king of wilderness, or she became the mother of another kingdom, a different kingdom. So the gospel today and the first reading, we see there are some things little, for the human point of view, we see something which is bad or which is not good, which we cannot understand. But in the plan of God, everything is good. That's what St. Paul writes to the Romans chapter 8. Everything happens for the good. Those who love God, those who are called according to His purpose. And in the life of Hagar and Ishmael, we see, though they have gone through certain struggle, but God has a plan. And in the life of Abraham and Sarai, we see that the long waiting, but it is God has a plan, and it is for the purpose. So let us ask God's grace to understand His plan and to cooperate for His plan, believing that everything happens good in our lives.